Namaste. Hello, beautiful soul. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome. Welcome to day 4 of meditation. So grateful to have you here. So, if you've been following along, today we move on from our Muladhara, our root chakra, and we move up to our second chakra, Svadhisthana. So I will start by saying, as always, I am no meditation expert. I am simply very grateful to create this space and create this offering in the hopes that it will help you to cultivate your own personal practice with meditation. So please do take whatever serves you and just leave whatever doesn't. This is an amazing opportunity to tune into your inner voice and what serves you, and just to hear that and cultivate that relationship. So as usual, I have notes. So yes, we are moving on to our second chakra. Svadhisthana is the Sanskrit term for our second energy center in the body, and it's located between the navel and the pelvic bone at the sacrum. So this is also called our sacral chakra. And this is the area that governs our sexuality, our emotions, pleasure, and creativity. So the Sanskrit term translated is actually dwelling place of the self. So, very important space. And when this energy center is working without blockages, without imbalance, it's processing our energies and our emotions and transporting them with ease to our Muladhara, our root chakra, to be eliminated from the body. Some negative expressions, some signs of imbalance or blockage include fear, anger, emotional instability, resistance to change, addiction, and depression. So again, as I had said in our first day 1 video, these are definitely things that are very present in most people. Definitely I can speak for myself when I say that all of these negative expressions come up in various degrees on various days, and it's a very dynamic thing. So the practice of meditation allows us to cultivate a relationship with the awareness of our bodies, and through this awareness we are able to better deal with these emotions, deal with these blockages, these imbalances as they come up, because we can actually notice them. So that's a beautiful result of a meditation practice. So the element for our second chakra is water, very synonymous with emotion, and the color is orange. And something actually that I haven't mentioned yet, all of the chakras have colors associated with them, and I couldn't tell you very much about that other than to say that they are very intentionally chosen in terms of color. It's not just random. And there is definitely theories of color therapy and all sorts of science around that. So if you would like to work with the colors of the chakras as we work through them, I encourage you to do so. For example, today I'm wearing orange because our second chakra is orange. So I encourage you, if you are called to bring in these colors as you wish. And with that being said, let's dive in. So today is a stationary meditation, so you feel free to get comfortable. We will be still and seated. So whatever you need to do and have to be comfortable, perhaps a glass of water, you can get cozy with a blanket, a pillow, whatever you need. And as you're ready, just coming into a space of stillness. And just seeing what's present in the body today. Today we will be doing a concentration meditation. And the point of focus will be a visualization that I guide for you. So just noticing what's present. And I invite you to open the practice with me today, starting with a cleansing breath and 3 chants of VAM, V-A-M, VAM. So this sound is a vibration that opens up and aligns Svadhisthana, our second chakra. If you joined us for day 1 to 3, we were chanting LAM, and that was the vibration that opens up our Muladhara, our root chakra. So today we change our chant, we move to VAM as we bring our focus up to the second chakra in our bodies. So starting with a cleansing breath, a deep inhale in and out. And inhale to chant. And in your mind's eye, standing up from wherever you find yourself seated and transporting yourself into a new landscape. A landscape with orange in it. A landscape with a body of water in it. Could be the ocean, a lake, a stream, a river. Just coming to find this space. Noticing what the weather is like here. Noticing what time of day it is. Noticing what kind of vegetation surrounds you. And if you haven't already, coming to take a seat on the earth in this landscape. And you sense a being approaching you. Gently, softly, a being of light. You just sense it approaching you. And then you see out of the corner of your eye a beautiful jaguar coming towards you. Noticing how it moves as it approaches you. It comes slowly from the west and knows intuitively where to stop. It knows where you feel comfortable with it being, and it comes to stop there, and it sits. And you sit together for a moment or two. This is Otorongo, mother, sister jaguar. She is a guide, a resource, and a friend. She resides at your Svadhisthana. As the top of the food chain, she represents the cycle of life. The cycle of death and rebirth. The cycle of transformation. And I invite you, if you wish, to repeat after me some requests of beautiful Otorongo for her support and her guidance. Otorongo, you who walk the rainbow bridge, the bridge between life and death, please teach us how to walk through fear into love. Please help us to track and hunt down the hutcha, those things that no longer serve us, those hungry ghosts that sit at our table and feed. Please teach us about impeccability, about how to wage war from a place of innocence, so that we have no enemies in this life or the next. Please show us how to embrace and be in right relationship with power and sexuality. And noticing at this point what is present between the two of you. If there's been an energetic shift or if there hasn't. And just what is present. Whatever is present is correct. And if there's anything else that you feel called to share, called to ask of Otorongo, doing so now in this beautiful landscape together. And as your conversation comes to a close, just expressing deep gratitude for this guide and this being who resides within us, here to support us. And Otorongo turns to walk away as your conversation is complete, just as gracefully as she came. Bringing your awareness to your body and what's present now in this landscape. And coming to stand yourself and just expressing gratitude to this beautiful landscape for holding you in this meeting with this supporting archetype. Just admiring it. And in your mind's eye, stepping out of your landscape and back into your physical body in the current present geographic moment. And taking a moment to just settle in. Perhaps bringing slight movement to your extremities, to your fingers and your toes, and perhaps that moves up to your ankles, your wrists, your knees, your elbows, your hips, and your shoulders. Whatever movement feels right for you in this moment, if any. Just bringing you back gently into the present. And inviting you to bring the practice to a gentle close with a cleansing breath and 3 chants of Vam. So a deep inhale. And exhale audibly with a sigh. And inhale to chant. You may wish to stay in this space. If so, I encourage you to do so. Today in practice, we meet Otorongo, Mother Sister Jaguar. She helps us to find those things which are no longer serving us. Sometimes it's quite difficult to even know what we need to let go of before taking that step of letting go. And this is where Jaguar helps us, the tracker, the hunter of the hutcha, that which does not serve us. So I invite you to check in on this space between now and the time that you catch day 5. And just to notice what's present in this space. And until then, thank you for sitting in practice today. And I invite you to love on yourself hard for sitting down and taking the time to do this for yourself. Namaste. I'll see you on day 5. Much love to you.